way that God keeps us is he keeps us from all evil. Perhaps this psalmist came to this conclusion after sojourning through some really dark storms and some valleys, like Psalm 23:4 says, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Well, it's the presence of Jesus Christ as our good shepherd that guards us against this evil in verse 7. And notice that it is all evil. He protects us from all evil, not just some. That means the small as well as the big, and the temporary as well as the eternal. There's a lot that fits into all. But make no mistake about it, physical problems don't destroy people, churches or families. Even death doesn't destroy people. It's evil that destroys people. That's why verse 7 moves from God keeping us from evil to God keeping our life. Our life, because those two things are linked together. Evil kills us. It steals life from us. Truly, it's not the coronavirus these days that is really ultimately killing people and that we ultimately need to be protected from. It's evil that leads to death. The coronavirus and all of the germs and sickness are the result of Adam and Eve and ultimately us giving into the evil one, which was Satan. And now, as Romans 5:14 says, death has reigned since the point of Adam, and death reigns through sin, which gives way to evil. And so evil's killing people, and so when God protects us from evil through Christ, Jesus, he gives us life. He gives us the life at the end of verse 7. He will keep your life when he keeps you from evil. As John 10:10 says, Jesus says, the thief, which is Satan, comes to kill and destroy. But I've come to bring you life, and life abundantly. And notice that we need God to keep us from evil because evil is stronger than us. Evil is stronger than us. If God won't protect us, or if God isn't protecting us while we try to guard ourselves from evil, then we will become overcome. And so we need to realize that if God doesn't guard us from evil, then we will become overcome. 2 Thessalonians 3:3 was the verse that came to my mind as I read verse 7. And it says this, "But the Lord is faithful. He will establish you and he will guard you against the evil one." Indeed he will. I think also you'll notice something interesting with verse 7. It's like an echo of Jesus Christ's prayer in Matthew 6:13, where he says, "Deliver us from evil." Pray it and he will.